I'm Julia Edwards, and at this festival and some other festivals I'm working with emergency response as part of their voluntary first aid crew.
Why do you do it?
I like looking after people, whether it's massage or TLC or caring or first aid. Look after people, yeah. Everyone doing it is just here to care for people, to help people having a difficult situation. Our twin other part is welfare, so the medical stuff is in here. Welfare's next door, and when we've had the sort of weather we've been having, where people have got drenched and lost all their stuff and feeling shivery or wobbly or lost, you know, Welfare does the looking after people and warming them up and making them feel cared for, and we deal with anything medical. We're taught to put on surgical collars, to put in an airway, we teach us child protection issues, blood glucose tests, medical gases, defibrillators, drug awareness, lots and lots and lots of extra stuff. It's marvellous training, and in exchange they ask us to work with them for at least 2 events during the summer as voluntary first aid crew. It sounds as though the diesels arrived for the hot air blower, which is a really strong hot tropical air blast, and that'll help dry everything off. And that, well, it's all weather specific, you see. That's what's needed at this one, is people drying out and their boots drying out and their clothes drying, blankets drying out, and for them to be in a warm space where they feel safe. My dad converted several ambulances into mobile homes when I was a child, and took us off camping and took us off in various ambulances on trips. So it's always been my association with holidays and good times. I think the first festival as such was it the second Windsor? It was not the Windsor that ended in a disaster or shambles or being evicted by the police. It was the one before that, and I was 16 then, and that was the first one I ever went to. I'm about to turn 57, so that was sort of 40 years ago, wasn't it? And it was just wonderful. It was magic. It was everybody sharing everything and everybody singing and making music around campfires. Didn't pay any attention to the stage. It was just the company around the fire, and yeah, and the sharing, bringing what you had and sharing it with everybody. And here, it's just normal. It's normal to smile at people. It's normal to acknowledge people. And it's normal for people you haven't been formally introduced to say, "Hello, how you doing, love?" There'll be people who lose the plot and find it again before they leave. And some people will leave before they find it. But and some people only lose the plot at a festival, and for some people they never knew where the plot was. Great rejoicing. Somebody who was on site expecting a baby went off at 2 o'clock this morning, and she's had a baby boy, and they're both doing very well. So we're all rejoicing about that.
Any bad casualties?
Been a couple of broken ankles.